The issue that hovers around the psychedelic experience is surrender. This is something real. You don't find people going into the ashram in the morning to meditate with their knees knocking in fear because of how terrifying and profound they know that meditation is going to be. I mean, we can tell shit from shinola. It's just that we don't always prefer shinola. This is our birthright, and somehow our inability to get a grip on our global problems has to do with this immaturity about our mental state, and that of course we can't get control of the world because we are children in some profound way, and we don't like being children. The culture has reinforced a form of infantilism, and the way I explain it to myself is it's a kind of unwillingness to go it alone. And I think there are a lot of people in our society, and each of us in our own way at different times, who have within us this neurotic and infantile creature that can't face it alone, and that this going it alone thing is very important. You know, Plotinus, the great Neoplatonic philosopher, he spoke of the mystical experience as the flight of the alone to the alone. The discovery of psychedelics is the discovery that all of this cultural machinery is just Wizard of Oz stuff. You remember the scene in The Wizard of Oz where the curtain is swept back and they see the little guy there, and he says, booming out over the loudspeaker, "Ignore the little man pulling the levers. Ignore the little man pulling the levers." Well, the little man pulling the levers is what sweeps into view with psychedelics, and you discover, aha, culture is provisional. You know, whether we tattoo ourselves blue, whether we eat insects or not, all of these things are just decisions that we make, and then we congratulate ourselves on our wisdom, and we live within that, and we hunt down and kill all the people who disagree with us, and that's called having a culture, having a way of life. The story of Eden is the story of a whole lot of tension over who's going to take or not take a certain plant which confers knowledge. If the man and the woman eat of the fruit, they will become as we are. The issue was co-equality, co-knowledge with the Creator. How does that work? Can we always accept the subservient infantile position? I mean, is knowledge to be dispensed by gods, and if not gods, then the institutions that appoint themselves as gods over us? Or is it actually maturity begin with somehow claiming this birthright? And it is a birthright.